Kingdom Hearts. But more on that in a minute.
Oh, the Nerd Fighters!
So hey Nerd Fighters, Dave here, and this video comes to you in 3 parts. Let's get started with part number 1. So, I was speaking to someone from within NFI today. That person will of course remain nameless. But they doubted their worth within the collab and think they don't bring much to the table and their stuff isn't as viewed as some other people's. And I'm just here to tell you that's complete rubbish. I went through this phase of thinking the same thing, and then all it took was somebody to say to me, it's not about the videos anymore, it's about the community. The videos are just a way of expanding the community, but the community itself is the important thing here. And my god, was he right. It doesn't matter if you put one video up every 6 months, or whether you're putting videos up every other day with mind-blowing content. The point is that you're here, you're part of this, and you're talking to us, and you're getting involved and talking in discussions and just being friends with everyone, and that's the great thing about NFI and Nerd area. So don't think your contributions are small, because they're not. They're as great as mine or anyone else's, so I'm just glad you're here. Part 2. So as the beginning of this video alluded to, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, last Friday saw the release, at least over here in England and Europe, the release of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix, which is basically the remake of Kingdom Hearts 2, as well as a complete overhaul of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which was a game for the PSP. It's been ported onto the PS3, and it's a hell of a game. And I've been a massive fanboy of Kingdom Hearts from the first game. Ironically, the first time I saw the game, I thought it was a big joke. A kid swinging a large key around beating up some black bugs. I was like, what the hell's that? But then I got hooked. So all of my free time has pretty much gone into Kingdom Hearts, and it will continue to do so over the next several weeks, probably leading up to Christmas. Plus I've also got Pokemon Sapphire to play through, and I've not got very far actually, because I got maybe 3 badges and then Kingdom Hearts came, so nothing comes between me and Kingdom Hearts. I mean, yeah, you can look at it one way, it's just a Disney game, but then I would say we can't be friends anymore because there are so many things going for Kingdom Hearts that you might not realise on the surface. It might just look like a Disney showcase to anyone just looking in for the first time, but there are so many storylines and underlying themes that you can't even learn them all through one playthrough. You have to play through several times to grasp the story and get to grips with the varied characters and just the in-depth nature of everything. Even a small decision and small plot point in the end will come full circle and build up to this massive picture at the end, which Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably going to resolve, and I can't wait. Anyway, enough of me fanboying. Part 3. So apparently there was a theme this week that I put in place at last minute because I couldn't think of anything, which was basically just Christmas. I discussed a lot of this last year during one of my Christmas videos. I did one Christmas Day. I haven't got a lot to say about this time, which is a bit sad to say, but I work in retail and you start to see the beginning of Christmas at the beginning of November and it gets ridiculous. I'm sick of the Christmas songs already, I'm sick of the decorations, and that doesn't mean me going bar humbug. That is genuinely me just overexposed to this constant tide of materialistic rubbish. But I do appreciate Christmas for the spending time with family and getting to communicate with friends and having a good time and just having some downtime, because I work a lot of people obviously work a lot of hours, and Christmas is the one of 3 times a year where you get to just sit back and do nothing, and I can't wait. I'm quite physically exhausted, and we've got another 2 or 3 weeks of really intense work ahead. And even during my free time, I've still got to do the Christmas shopping, and I'm also going across to Sheffield, possibly, because Niall wants to start his project, start filming for it, so I'm probably going to be spending half a day doing that. So I realise I'm not Camille, and she should have posted today, but bless her, she's busy, so she'll be posting later on in the month sometime. So Stephen, I'll see you tomorrow.